Hey everybody, welcome to the webinar for today. I hope you guys are half as excited as I am. We were just looking at the stats. We have almost 8,000 people from our community registered for today because they all want to hear Kaylin tell her story, and I'm so excited to have her here today. Before we get too deep into this though, I just wanted to just to tell a little bit of Kaylin's story really quick, and then I'm going to pass it over to her, and she's going to be running this today and just sharing you guys some amazing things, which will be a lot of fun. So that's kind of the game plan. So some of the backstory, a lot of you guys have heard me talk about Clickfunnels a lot over the last couple of years, and you've heard stories about Kaylin and Brandon and what they've done with Ladyboss movement, and people keep asking, like, what do they do it? How do they do it? How do they grow it so big? How do they grow it so fast? And the coolest thing is not only did they do it like selling information products, they also did it doing selling membership sites, selling apps, selling physical products, selling a clothing line, selling supplements, selling coaching, selling events. Like, I don't think there's a single entrepreneur inside of our community that has had success with ClickFunnels in so many different avenues and different types of businesses and different things. And that's why I'm so excited to have her here to share this with you today. And so without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over. We're going to start with a video so you can get introduced to Kaylin and her story through a video. And then after that, she's going to jump right in and share with you guys the behind the scenes of the Ladyboss movement. So let's jump to video right now.
6 years ago, Kaylin made a decision. She decided to finally give herself and her health the priority it deserved and lose the weight. After only 7 months, she had lost 65 pounds. And just 12 months later, Kaylin went on to set a world record by achieving her pro card in the International Federation of Bodybuilding faster than it had ever been done before. Kaylin had become a sensation in the fitness industry, but she decided to change direction. She knew a lot of women were still suffering from the challenges she had just went through. So she decided to step down from the competitive fitness world and reach out to the everyday average woman across the world to help them lose weight just like she did. As a weight loss expert, Kaylin founded Ladyboss, the first global weight loss system and support community for women. The mission of Ladyboss: help women lose weight while loving themselves again. After helping over 110,000 women with Ladyboss, Kaylin was sick and tired of women being lied to by the weight loss industry, so she decided to write a book. Her book, Big Fat Lies, was an instant hit, topping the charts. It became a Barnes & Noble #1 bestseller, as well as an Amazon #1 bestseller in multiple categories, including weight loss, women's health, nutrition, and fitness. After the success of her book, Kaylin knew that in order to make the greatest impact, she needed to provide women with the best tools possible. After thousands of development hours, Ladyboss Swag, Ladyboss Labs, and Ladyboss Personal Results Coaching were born. Clothing to empower women to feel beautiful and powerful. Supplements scientifically backed and formulated specifically for women. And a one-on-one coaching program to match women with a Ladyboss certified professional coach. All to help women lose weight while loving themselves again. Kaylin has been featured by NBC, ABC, CBS, and interviewed on television all over the country. Kaylin is even followed by millions across the world, and her message has reached hundreds of millions of women. With a huge heart for others and a drive to serve God at the highest level possible, ladies and gentlemen, the award-winning fitness professional, best-selling author, and weight loss expert, Kaylin Tool Poulin.
What's up, everybody? Hi. What's up, web class? I'm super excited to be on here with you all. Like, so stoked. I've been waiting for this about since like a month ago. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've slept a single day because I've been so excited to share with you kind of behind the scenes of the Ladyboss movement. You know, whether you've heard of it or you haven't, you know, hand in hand with ClickFunnels, we've been able to pretty much accomplish what has been deemed like impossible, right? And I'm going to show you today on this web class, like how me as a newbie female entrepreneur, like starting out with no tech experience and no product, like how we launch our first funnel and change the lives of 1.3 million women in less than 3 years. Are you all excited for this web class today? Because I know that I am pumped. Seriously. So let me show you real quick, kind of the secrets that I'm going to dive into with you all. Secret number 1, why you don't need a product yet. And the secret, almost backwards process we used to launch our first funnel that paid our bills and bought us groceries before we even started creating our product. Like, secret number 1 already sounds pretty like tempting. Like, wait, hold on. How did you pay your bills before you even had a product? I'm going to share that with you today. The next thing I'm going to share with you is secret number 2, how I built a successful online business from my kitchen table using only my laptop and an iPhone, even though my only tech ability was turning on a TV. And secret number 3, how I siphoned millions of people from surfing the internet to my sales funnels and turn them into customers instantly without them ever hearing of me before. So are you all excited to hear about these 3 secrets and what I'm going to share with you today? Yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. So I can see everything you guys say in here. So feel free to leave comments, chat with me, put them all in there because then that can help me like answer your questions, kind of see what you guys are thinking. And, you know, really like this is meant to be interactive between the 2 of us, like between all of us, right? Like the more that you can engage here and the more that you can like go all in on what I'm telling you and what I'm sharing with you. And you can say like, I love it when you say, aha, like when you're having a moment where you're like, wow, like, aha, that was an aha moment for me. Because the fact that you recognize that just shows like, man, I'm getting something from this. I'm getting nuggets from this. So the first thing I need you to do is actually like, if you're on your computer, put away your phone. If you're on your phone watching this, put away your computer. Okay, shut down like all of social media and just give me your undivided attention because I promise, if you give me your attention, you will not regret it. If you like stay in this and be present and take good notes, you know, grab a pen and paper, take good notes, like you will walk away with some amazing stuff. And if you have to, like go lock yourself in the bathroom. Okay, if that's like the only thing that you can do to get time to yourself to watch this and be able to listen and take notes and be present in this, like go do it, okay? I want you to do whatever you got to do to be here. And we're going to have fun. So my intention is to have fun with you all today, to kind of break down what we've done as a company, you know, going from like absolute 0 to I'm going to share with you in just a minute what we've done so far. But first of all, I just need that attention. So can you guys commit to giving me your attention for the next like little bit or so? You guys commit to that? Awesome. So let me just share with you my goal for today. So my goal for today is to get you to give Russell $11,552. And I know that sounds funny, but let me tell you why I say it, okay? Because every time that I've given Russell money, it has 223x. 223x, guys. So my goal today is to get you to realize like, hey, like this couple, they started with nothing. They started with no tech experience. They started with like no product, and they were able to build like this company to what it is now. And everything that we've given Russell has come back 223x. So I just want you to buy into the belief today that if we can do this as 20-something-year-olds in 3 years, like you can absolutely do this for you. So, you know, if you're someone who is, you know, if you're someone who's just like, man, I have an agency or I'm a freelancer or like I'm just starting out in business or I don't even have my own business yet. I don't even have a product yet. Maybe you're someone who's like getting into info products or you have your own and you're like, or, you know, I'm in e-commerce or I'm doing trying to do coaching and consulting or network marketing, or you're a local small business, or you do lead gen, or you're a blogger, or you're a nonprofit, or you're just getting started and you are brand new. Let me tell you, you are in the right place, okay? You are in the right place. And if you listen and take note and follow exactly what I'm gonna tell you today of how literally step by step we built this business and why we've had what everyone is calling like overnight success, you know, you're gonna be able to take that and walk away with a roadmap for you. And it doesn't matter where you're starting or who you are or what industry you're in or what niche you're in. Like, let me just tell you, it will work for you, okay? So I just want to instill that into you today, that number 1, you committed to give me your attention. Number 2, you commit to yourself to be open and willing to learn. And number 3, you're going to take really good notes, all right? Take really good notes. You're going to have to move through this all really fast, okay? So if any of those are you, you're in the right place. So why should you listen to me though, right? Like you're like, okay, I get it, girl, cool. You know, you're pretty cool. You got like high energy, all this stuff. But like, why should I listen to you? You're like a 20-something-year-old, you know, why should I stay on here listening? Well, here's number 1. I'm going to hook you guys up big time. Okay. I'm going to hook you guys up big time. I can't tell you about it now. I'm going to tell you about it later. And number 2, because we've been able to have 100% homegrown success with Clickfunnels. And I feel like giving you guys that roadmap today is going to be worth your time and your energy of listening and just simply following the steps that we followed from Russell. Okay. So that's why you should listen. And maybe because in 2017, we did our first million in one funnel. So by funnel, I mean like one product site. We did our first million with our trial. Then we did our second million in a different funnel, our unlimited access funnel. So it's a whole nother million in a whole different funnel. And then we did a whole nother funnel that did its own $1 million in swag. And then we did a whole nother funnel that did its own million in labs. And so we have 4 different funnels that each have crossed $1 million each. And earlier this year, Todd, hold my other award for me. Ladyboss crossed 8 figures. So in 3 years, we went from 0 to 8-figure online business. And we absolutely are just like amazed by what we've been able to do and create alongside of all the tools that Russell has set out for us, everything that Clickfunnels has given to us. Like, this would have never been possible without finding this platform. Okay. And like, this is all cool and all, like the awards and the money and like, that's all cool. But like really, really what, you know, drives us is that because of Clickfunnels, Ladyboss has been able to help 1.3 million women lose weight while loving themselves again. And the impact that Ladyboss has been able to make on this world because of Clickfunnels is like what gets me so amped up. Because I was just like this little homegrown girl. I grew up on a 200-acre farm in the middle of nowhere. And the fact that now, you know, years later, I can sit here and say that I've helped 1.3 million women. Like, where else does that become possible, right? So I just want you to think about for a minute before I move on, like, what's the impact that you want to have? Who do you want to serve, right? Like, you're here because you're an entrepreneur, or, you know, you're that entrepreneur personality type. Like, who do you want to help? Who is it that you're trying to serve in life? What is your passion? What is that thing that like gets you so excited and makes you jump out of bed in the morning, right? Because I know that it wasn't my job that I used to have, right? It wasn't that. So I want you to think on that for a minute. And today I'm going to show you exactly how we did it. So you can do it too. No matter what vehicle you're in, no matter what industry you're in, no matter what niche you're in, no matter how old you are, no matter if you have a product or don't have a product, like, I'm going to map that out for you today. Is that cool with you guys? Let me see some yeses if that's cool with you guys to hear all of that and to learn all of that today. Okay, but first we're going to get serious. You guys have an extra pen and paper. I need you to grab or just tear off like a little piece of paper and have your pen, okay? It only needs to be about like this big. You don't need like a whole sheet of paper. So I want you to grab that. And I want you to just kind of like take a deep breath for a moment. I know it's like super cheesy. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath for a moment. And I want you to write down for you right now, what is holding your business back? What is holding your idea back? What is holding your passion, that thing that you're passionate about? Like, what is holding you back from pursuing it? What is holding back you from creating a lifestyle and a life of ultimate success for yourself? So I want you to like take a deep breath and write that down. Like, is it that, you know, you feel like you can't get in front of the right people? Is it that you feel like you don't have the right tools? Is it that, you know, you don't know where to start? Is it that you don't have something to sell? Is it that you don't have people to sell to? Is it that, you know, you don't have a way to sell it? Is it that maybe, you know, you're just concerned about how many times you failed in the past? Is it that you're afraid that it won't work? Like, what is that thing for you that you feel is holding back your business, that is holding back your idea, that is holding back your product, that is holding back you from being able to have that type of ultimate success that you know and picture and want in your life? Like, what is that thing that's holding you back? And as you think of yours, as you write it down, I want you to comment with it. Okay? I want you to comment with it because I can see all of your comments here. I don't know where to start. Lack of confidence, my lack of focus, not getting the job done, confidence, too much info, too many things on my plate, doubt, not believing I can make a difference, money, laziness, lack of the right training, maybe it won't sell, fear, lack of direction, procrastination, how to get in front of people. Okay, like just reading these are super powerful, you guys. These are super powerful. And honestly, like I've thought all of these things a million different times in this journey where I can tell you where I just like sat in my car and cried, like, what if it doesn't work? Like, what if we lose everything, right? And so just know like all of those feelings and emotions are super normal. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing like super unique and like about your circumstance. Like you can do this, okay? So now I want you to imagine it going away, that now your problem is solved. Imagine like that painful feeling that you were just feeling in your stomach, like imagine it finally leaving. And you know, now you're like lighter without it. So I want you to crumple up that piece of paper. I want you to hold it like super tight in your hand. Okay? Hold it like super tight in your hand like this, okay? No one can see you, so play along. No one will know that you're playing along with this like goofy blonde girl. Crumple it up and hold it like seriously as tight as you can hold. I want you to hold it. And now I want you to ask yourself, like, do I want to break out of this thing that I'm holding in my hand? Like, do I want to keep holding it so tight like this that it's holding me back from everything that I want? Do I want to continue letting this problem be my problem? Or do I want to overcome it? So now just squeeze it tighter. Like, do I want this problem right here in my hand to steal my legacy from me? Do I want this to keep me from doing what I was put here to do? And now I want you to like try to let go of it. Like, do you notice now, like if you try to let go, like how bad it hurts, like how bad it's hurting you to hold on to it. And it's almost like your hand and your fingers are like cramped, like you can't open them, right? It's like, it hurts. It hurts to let go of it. And so I just want you to understand, like when you hold on to your problems like this, it hurts us. Like we hinder ourselves by holding on instead of like letting go and finding a solution. Like we let that thing weigh us down and hold us back from actually doing and creating and chasing after and, you know, like doing what the life that we were put here to do and to have, right? Because if you don't really want to break through this, like if you don't really want to solve this, you'll come up with a million reasons why you're going to hold on to it. So now I want you to take your paper. I want you to tear it up. Tear up your paper. Tear it all the way up. Because this isn't your problem anymore. This isn't your problem anymore. Now, like you are committed to finding the solution to this problem because it's not your problem anymore, right? Because a million people before you have had that same problem that you've had and they've figured it out. So that means you can too. But the crazy thought about like our problems and circumstances and issues and things and all this stuff that we're holding on to and that we're scared of, like problems and all this stuff are almost like a security blanket to most of us because it gives us an excuse of why we can't. And I am the worst of the worst when it came to this, seriously. Seriously. Because I would always be like, well, this problem is in the way. So like, I can't like do it and move forward because I wasn't willing to like overcome the fear and break through the problem. But one day I woke up and like, I didn't want to have that anymore. And I hope for you today, like that this is your moment that like, I don't want to have this problem anymore. I don't want to like say that, oh, because I don't know where to sell my stuff or because I don't know how to like get people to my website or to get people to see my product, like, or I don't know how to build a product. Like that's not your problem anymore. All right. Today we're committing to overcome that problem. Do you guys commit? Yes. Awesome. I love it. I love all the yeses. You guys are amazing. Because let me show you something. I know what broke feels like. I know what problems look like. Okay. This is me. This is like back when I was squatting in my old apartment and all I had was a blow up mattress and a skillet. And all I could afford to eat was egg whites. That's literally the only thing I could buy at the grocery store. And, you know, me and my husband now, like we're in a network marketing company and we had like super success at one point, but then like, man, like that success like came and went with that company. And honestly, we were sleeping on couches and floors all over the place, like trying to make it work, trying to make rent, trying to make ends meet. And we were traveling all over the place, like never seeing each other. And we were behind on car payments, and we were behind on bills, and we were behind on rent, like literally everything. And we were like trying to make it work. You know, you guys, when all this stuff is happening, it feels like the sky is falling and you feel like you're trying to find a way out, but like you're trapped in this like paper bag that you can't get out of. Like that's how we felt. It was like we were doing, and like, yeah, our bank account says $9 in it, right? And we just couldn't see which way was up. We couldn't see which way was up. And I remember, like specifically remember and clearly remember being at the grocery store, and all I had was almond milk and eggs. And I was freaking out. I was literally sweating in the checkout line. And I called Brandon. I was like, dude, like I'm standing here. I got almond milk and eggs. Like, do we have enough money? Is this card gonna go through? Because I didn't want to be embarrassed, but I literally did not think we had enough money to be able to afford the groceries that we needed to buy. And all it was almond milk and eggs. And so I just want you guys to understand we were completely broke. We wanted to get married, couldn't afford to get married. And even before that, like we got engaged without a ring, couldn't afford a ring. And when we got a ring, it was actually cubic zirconium. It was CZ because we couldn't afford a real diamond. And like, this was our life, you know, we were broke and it was really scary. It was really scary. And how many of you like know that feeling right now? Or you felt it before, or you've been through this and you're like, you're not sleeping at night because you're just trying to figure out how to make it work. Yeah, that's exactly where we were. And so the story continues. We actually were walking on the treadmills at Planet Fitness because we were so broke that we had to split a membership there. You know how you can bring a buddy? Yeah, we had to switch our membership there so Brandon could bring me to the gym every day. And this is when we kind of had our coming to Jesus moment. Like we decided we need to do something different. We got to do something where we make more than 5% of our efforts, right? Because like of all of the stuff that we sold, network marketing, everything, like it shakes out to like 5%. We're like, we have to do something where we're in control, where it's like us and our grind, because we grind for it and we will grind for it every day. And so we have to find something that will match that effort that we're willing to put in. And so, you know, we had 3 good years of entrepreneurship, like in network marketing, but then we find ourselves like behind on payments and not being able to afford stuff. And, you know, like the company that we're in, they seem to not have the right integrity anymore. And we didn't want to be a part of it anymore. So right here on these treadmills that looked exactly like this is when Brandon asked, what do we do? What do we do? If we walk away from this company, if we walk away from the only source of income we have right now, even though it's small, what do we do? And just walking there, we walked for hours. Like we literally walked for hours and just trying to figure it out. Like, okay, like if we reverse engineered what we wanted life to look like, what would it look like? And I said, I would never talk on the phone ever again, was the first thing that I said. And then I said, you know, I would want to spend more time together since we're always in 2 different cities at a million different times and sleeping on couches and floors, right? And so we just started to design, like, if we could create our own lifestyle, what would it look like? And then we said, okay, now if we want that lifestyle, what do we have to do to get there? Like, what do we do to get to that lifestyle? And that's when we had the thought, like, we have to go online. We're like, we have to do something online, right? It's the only way to like leverage ourselves, considering like for us being network marketing for, you know, 3.5 years, it was this phone would ring at 3 a.m. in the morning and I would be up like closing on the phone, you know, or we would be at dinner together and someone would call with a prospect on that we needed to talk to, and one of us would be leaving the dinner table. And so we knew, like, if we want to leverage ourselves, if we want to leverage our time, if we want to like be able to spend time together and do amazing things and have an impact on the world, like we have to go online because that's where we'll have the biggest reach. And we knew like everyone is buying stuff online, right? This is like in the prime of when Amazon was first happening. We're like, everyone is buying stuff on Amazon. It's taking over the world. Like the internet would help us expand our reach. And so then we said, okay, so now we're going to go online. Well, what the heck are we going to do when we go online? And, you know, honestly, we were like, what do we love to do? What are we passionate about? And at that time, you know, I had just lost 65 pounds. I love helping people. I love giving people tips and pointers and documenting what I was doing along the way. And so we're like, why don't we just do that? Why don't we just help women lose weight just like you did? And we're like, oh my gosh. And then this is like when fear hit. You know, a lot of you guys are talking about like fear before, right? Of being scared, like, will it work? Can we do this? Like all of a sudden I'm seeing myself having to be put in the spotlight and I'm like, like, am I good enough to make a product like that? Like, do I know enough? Like, is there enough like information I can give to add value to the marketplace? And like, so all this fear was hitting and they were like, okay, so what if we just like kind of copy what someone else is doing, right? And so we came up with the idea to do a membership. And I knew a guy who had one online, all right? His name was Joe Donnelly, and he's like big in the fitness industry. If you've ever seen the cover of any fitness magazine, you've seen Joe Donnelly, even if you don't know his name. So at the time he was doing a membership and I was like, oh, we should look at this program. We just model it. Like Brandon set out to figure out how we could do a membership site like this. So we called our one friend that knew anything about the internet. And he was like totally random. He wasn't even like, I would say our friend. He was more like an acquaintance. He was like a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend that we had like met one time at a New Year's party or something. And so we called him up and he came to meet us at Starbucks. All right. And this is exactly where we sat. Right there is really where we sat. And, you know, this is when like we called him. We were like, dude, I want to go online. Want to have an online business. Like, what do we do? It's business in 2018, like got to be online. And so he was the only person we knew. And so we called him up. And what's crazy is right here at that table, he showed us Clickfunnels. He showed us Clickfunnels. And he was like, you guys are trying to build a website. And we're like, yeah, we're trying to build a website. We're going to build a membership site. It's going to be so cool. And then he was like, that's stupid. We're like, why is that stupid? Everyone is online. Everyone's got a website. What do you mean that's stupid? Like, what are you talking about? And he was like, websites are dead, guys. They're dead. Like, people come to a site and they don't know what they want. You aren't helping them select it. So they're just browsing instead of buying, and you have no control over it because no one is walking them through their purchase. So they just leave. And I was like, what? So, and he was like, well, it's kind of like, you know, when you go to a car lot, like say someone goes to a car lot, right? And they're looking for a specific car. They already know they want a Cadillac Escalade, okay? But when they get there, they tell the sales guy like, oh, I'm just browsing. And the sales guy like probably walks away. He's like, okay, cool, you're just browsing. But that sales guy could have probably closed them on that Escalade right there and right then. But because they didn't have someone guiding them through that, like guiding them and assisting them through that process, like they ended up browsing and leaving and went on to the next car lot and actually bought the Cadillac Escalade there because someone was walking them through the process, telling them why they needed it, like what pain it was going to solve, like helping them through making buying decisions. And that's like the difference in why you shouldn't have a website, because websites don't do that. And we're like, websites don't do that. Like what does, right? And he told us, and it was so funny. I remember like it's yesterday. He was like, guys, like having websites, like handing someone a brochure and being like, okay, hopefully like we'll like get the sale later. And we're like, oh my gosh, like, okay, so what do we use, right? We're like on the edge of our seat. And then he told us like the only way you actually make money online is with a funnel. And I was like, a funnel? Wait, hold on, a funnel? And I guess like me being from Kentucky, right? Like being from Kentucky, growing up on a farm, like funnel to me meant something completely different, okay? But apparently he wasn't talking about that funnel. He wasn't talking about my redneck funnel, okay? He was talking about a sales funnel. But who knew funnels were a thing? I'm like, I didn't even know this is a thing. Like oil funnel, beer funnel, like what other kind of funnel is there, right? But let me put this in perspective for you, okay? So in network marketing, and think about this like in your business, or if you are in sales or you have a business right now, like we used to have to approach people on the street and we have to like try to collect their number, like get their information. That didn't really work that well. And then afterwards we had to like call them, these random people that we met on the street. And then we would hopefully like get them to show up to a living room to do a presentation. And hopefully like we would do good at the presentation. And then afterwards we'd have to close people like one-on-one with a form and a pen face to face, right? Like that's the way we had to do things. But with an online funnel, the real funnel, you bring people in through different traffic sources, he told us, like Facebook, Google, YouTube. And then your funnel turns those leads into prospects for you. It turns your prospects into customers for you. And then it ascends your customers into clients for you. I'm like, wait, what? Like no more phone calls at 3 o'clock in the morning, like to get a customer? What is this magic funnel, right? Like what is this thing? And so he said, you know, a funnel is like having the best salesperson on planet Earth to close your sales for your product 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without ever complaining, asking for a raise, or taking a break. And I was like, I don't even do that in my own business. I don't even do that in my own business. So if someone can help me be more consistent with that, that would be awesome. And so that's when he gave us a live demo of ClickFunnels, and he showed us how stupid easy it was to use. Like literally when I was watching it, I was like, when I was watching him use it, I was like, oh my gosh, it cannot be this simple. It cannot be this simple, right? And so then we immediately did what entrepreneurs do, and we signed up for everything else besides ClickFunnels. Because that's the way it works, right? When your friend tells you about something, like you never actually do what they say. So let me just tell you about that experience. We signed up for lead, we took, you know, looked at lead pages. We tried to fit like all these pieces together. It was like a million different pieces. It was emails and responders and then sites and then carts and then trying to link everything. And it was kind of like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube, right? And then when something broke, you have way too many pieces to figure out how to put it back together again. So you're like, let's just throw this whole thing away and start over because it's not worth figuring out, right? And if that wasn't confusing enough, guess who we called next? Confusionsoft, AKA the Web of Lies. Why do I call it the Web of Lies? Because, you know, we were on the phone with them doing the demo. They're like, oh, it's simple, they said. You can build anything, they said. It's a superior choice, they said. It's unlimited functionality, they said. What they didn't say is you won't flipping know how to use it. It's impossible to figure out. You have to have 80 tech guys to help you like change a misspelling somewhere. Because listen, I am not a tech wizard, right? I am not a tech wizard. I am like the opposite end from that, okay? There's like a million other things that I am before techie, okay? And I get it. Like there's a lot of super smart computer people out there that maybe get it and can do that, but that's not me, okay? I'm just like a girl over here trying to start something online that can help me pay my bills and rent, and this was way too freaking hard, right? So we had our here's your sign moment, where we saw Russell on a video, literally on an ad on Facebook with Tony Robbins. How many of you love Tony? Yes, we love Tony too. And like every day, we'd always listen to Tony and hear him. We had been to his events. Like what Tony says is like the real deal, right? So then we hear Tony Robbins saying that Russell Brunson is the real deal. And that Russell built the funnel for Tony's New York Times best-selling book, Money Master the Game. And we were like, and neither one of us wanted to like act like, you know, we were like, oh, you know, because at the beginning we're like, oh, we made the right decision, like not using ClickFunnels. And they were like, finally one of us admitted like, hey, we should probably just do this thing, right? Because we looked at several different companies and ClickFunnels was the only one that had it all. And the only one with third-party credibility, like freaking Tony Robbins saying, hey, Russell's like the best dude I know at all of this stuff. He built my funnel for me, blah, blah, blah. We're like, obviously this guy's the real deal, okay? So we're like, we need to start this like ASAP. So that's when we, you know, we had seen Russell's course. It was a couple $1,000s and we we're like, oh my God, we don't have that money. And so for a week, we like went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Like, should we do it? Should we not do it? Should we do it? Should we not do it? Like, should we spend the last money we have in the bank? Like, this is our grocery money. This is our rent. This is our car payment. Like, none of those things are going to be paid if we make this decision to do this course. Because honestly, like, we did not have the money. And when I say like, it was our last money, I mean, it was our last money. And so me and Brandon decided after like a week, we're going to do it. And so we did it. And he actually was supposed to buy the couple $1,000 one. And then I was like, okay, go do it. And then he comes back and he's like, okay, I got it. He's like, but I bought the $99 one. I was like, no, you're supposed to get the full course. And he was like, well, you know, I've chickened out. And I was like, give me the phone. And so I got the phone. I like signed up for the course. I like hit the button. I was like, bam. I was like, now we spent like several $1,099. But honestly, like we had that last money and we used it just to sign up for Russell's Funnel Hacks Masterclass is what it was. And so we've used that last money to start building a business without a product. Like we spent the last money to our name, our grocery money, our rent money, our car money, to start building a business without a product. So now, like everyone likes to say, we had overnight success, right? Going from 0 to 8 figures. But I'm gonna show you exactly what it really was. Do you guys want me to share with you exactly what it really was that created this overnight success that everyone talks about? Like going from 0 to 8 figures in 3 years? Okay, I'm gonna share it with you. So here's the secrets of our overnight success. And I'm gonna start off with secret number 1, okay? You don't need a product yet. And the secret, almost backwards process we used to launch our first funnel that paid our bills and bought us groceries before we even started creating our product. Because if this guy right here, I saw Russell's funnels. I like went, looked him up, right? Like started the trainings. I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh my gosh, if this guy right here, this bald guy right here could make $2,500 a month selling how to make potato gun DVDs, like surely we can figure out something to pay our bills. Are you guys getting this? If this guy that looks like he's 16 can sell how to make potato guns DVDs and make $2,500 a month, that's all I wanted to make at the time. Gosh, like $2,000 a month would have been amazing. Just to supplement our income and help us like cover our bills and get out from under all the debt, right? So we saw this guy, we're like, if he could do it, surely we can do it, okay? And we didn't have overnight success. We had work smarter, not harder success. Because I saw this guy and I'm like, Russell's already done all of this. He's failed at all this stuff online. He's retried. He's had success. He's started over. He's failed again. And so we just looked at it like Russell has already done 15 years of failing for us. So let's just do what Russell says. Hashtag do what Russell says, okay? Let's not try to reinvent the wheel or create our own path. Let's just do what's proven to work. And so this is when we started the Funnel Hacks Masterclass, and I would write that down if I was you. That would be a great tool for you later. Write that down before I change the slide because it's gonna be gone forever. Okay, gone forever. So, you know, we started this Funnel Hacks Masterclass. Remember, we're not like online gurus, we're not techie, and all we did was we played Russell's videos. And we would start the video and he would talk about like, here's how you do this Seinfeld sequence, this email sequence. Like, here's how you do this. Here's how you build it. Here's what you need to do. And we'd stop the video. Write this down. Stop the video. Stop the video and implement. And we would write all of the emails right then before we were allowed to play the video again. And this wasn't me because I was the one like, God, Brandon, we got to do this. My husband's like, yes, we stop the video, we execute, we play the video again. So that's what we did. That's literally what we did. And so, you know, Russell would go through and he'd be like, okay, here's how you do this part of the funnel. Here's how you do this. We'd stop the video and we'd execute it. And then we'd play the video again. Because what most of us do when we watch trainings or we go through courses, we watch the whole thing all the way through and then we're like, oh, this is so good. Take notes, yeah. And then we get through the 3 hours of training, or in this case, like Funnel Hacks Masterclass goes for like days of training. So you get through like days of training and then you're like, all right, where do I start? Where should we start? No, okay, I don't know. Let's just like pick which one we want to do first. Like, no, the secret is, guys, stop the video, execute it, go to the next thing. So Russell would say like, here's how you use an ask campaign. Oh, look, here's part of my ask campaign right here. So we'd stop the video, we'd do the ask campaign on Facebook, and then we'd start the video back. He would say, here's how you create your launch campaign. Do it like, you know, this style. And then we'd stop the video and we'd create the entire launch campaign, what you can see like clue number 1, clue number 2 here of how we're gonna launch our product. This is back before it was Ladyboss, before we rebranded. And it took us about 3 weeks really to create our product this way. We created what is now like Ladyboss, what was then Tool Time Trainer. We created our entire programs, everything by using this. And the whole time that we were doing it too, if you guys could like see all those whiteboards, you know, the whole time we were doing it, I was like, oh my gosh, why is there not someone to just like walk me through this and like build this funnel with us? You know what I mean? Like, why don't I have like someone that I could just like call or hit up that can like double check me and like make sure that this is right, you know, and do all of this with me? I was like, man, you know, the whole time. But we had the course, we had Russell, so we were like figuring it out. And there was a lot of trial and error, right? But because we did all of that, because we did the course all the way through, no shortcuts, and we did what Russell said every single step, when we launched, and listen, y'all, this launch was a make it or break it moment, okay? We had spent all of our money on this course. So we had no money. It was Christmas. We had no money for me to drive home to Kentucky to see my family, a trip that had been planned, and we had zero gas money. When I say zero gas money, we didn't have like enough gas to get to the gas station to get gas, was like the situation. And we were supposed to be leaving for Kentucky to drive home from New Mexico to Kentucky for Christmas that I hadn't seen my family in like a year. And we were supposed to leave the morning that we launched this product. So we were launching the product at like 6 a.m. in the morning. Never do that, by the way. That's a tip. Always launch around noon or like in the evening, so you have all day to like fix stuff that's gonna go wrong before. Because we launched at 6 a.m. and we were gonna leave for a 20-hour drive. And we couldn't afford Christmas presents. So we had no Christmas presents, like we had no gas money to get there. So it was like, this funnel has to work. This has to work, or we won't have Christmas with my family. Like, we won't be there. I have to call everyone and be like, hey guys, we can't afford to be there. Couldn't afford you Christmas presents either. Can't afford to buy my nieces anything, or my mom. But guess what? Because we followed what Russell said, it freaking worked. This is our first customer right here. Her name is Yolanda. $23 on her continuity membership. And in our first day of launching our funnel, we did $13,402.22. 252 people signed up, and we signed up 200 recurring plans. And this is literally from the same day. So we were able to cash out, get gas, drive across the country, have an amazing Christmas with my family. We bought Christmas presents once we were there, and all of that was possible because our funnel was successful day one, but because we followed what Russell said, step by step, and we took no shortcuts. This is us actually traveling, leaving our house, traveling home for Christmas. The picture that I sent my mom to say, hey, we're on our way, without having to say we couldn't afford gas. And then it was like, okay, what can we do else that Russell said? So Russell said do a webinar. So we started doing our first webinar, and this is what helped catapult us to, you know, what we've done today. So here's the numbers. Our original investment of a couple $1,000s. We did $220,000 in 2015, $2.3 million in 2016, $7.2 million in 2017, and as of, you know, this past month, we did $3 million in a single month with Ladyboss because of Clickfunnels. Is that not crazy, guys? I came from sleeping on a blow-up mattress. Like, what is this? What is this, right? So I want to move into secret number 2 and just like tell you guys, like, for those of you who are like, okay, I get it, Kaylin, but I'm not techie. All right, well, this is how we built our online business from my kitchen table using only my laptop and an iPhone, even though my only tech experience was turning on a TV, which is completely true because when I was overweight, I definitely knew how to turn on a TV, okay? So me and my husband, we're like tech savvy level 1. I know how to work my iPhone. That's about it, and not even that well. My husband knows how to play video games. That's it. Like, we were not like programmers. I'm not even good in Excel. I mean, yeah. Anyways, Word, I'm like, how do we change this stuff? Right? So we actually just shot the content for all of our products with an iPhone. So like, we know how to work an iPhone. Like, we did it ourselves because we couldn't afford to hire anybody, right? We're still broke, right? All that money we just made had to go to pay off all the bills and the collections agencies that have been calling us. So we couldn't afford to hire anybody, so we did it ourselves. And we just started watching YouTube video, like, how do we shoot video on our iPhone? We bought this like thingamajig off of Amazon and stuck the iPhone in it to give it like better quality, and bought this like jank like light here that you guys can see to help like give me some lighting, but that's all that we had. And Brandon was the videographer and we actually edited all of our product videos on an iPhone. The stuff that's still in our Ladyboss program today was all edited on an iPhone because we didn't know how to work like computer, like techie video editing software. We were just like trim the thing. Like, you know how you trim the video on like your iPhone, like you just trim it? Like that's legit what we did. That's it. So we built this funnel, like our funnels, just like this, figuring it out, you know, just from our kitchen table, just figuring out from the kitchen table and making it happen. And we didn't have a lot of tech experience, but I'm going to show you, right now how simple Clickfunnels is to use and to operate. Okay. And I sped it up a little bit because I don't want to like take all of your guys' time or pre-record it. So, cause the internet, you know, but let me just tell you right now, it's so easy to use, guys. And don't make fun of my chipmunk voice in the beginning, but just watch and see how simple this is. And then when we come back, I got like something crazy, crazy awesome to tell you. Okay, so here we go.
Clickfunnels right now, and I'm about to show everyone on here how to use this because people like me who aren't technical, you know, it seems like it's gonna be hard, but trust me, it's not. And I'm guessing a lot of you on here kind of have the same worry, but this is actually inside of Clickfunnels. If you look here on the left-hand side, you can basically see, you know, all of the steps to my funnel. Okay, right here, you can actually see like all of the pages inside of the funnel. And what's really cool is say like I got pages out of order or I want to change things around. Like I can just take this and I can move this upsell up. I can move these back around and I can change it. And it's that simple. Like most of you may not understand this, but the amount of code that it takes to just change this to this on everywhere else is like insane. Okay, so I just want to show you how easy this is to navigate and how simple it is to use. So you can move it around fast, you can change it. And like literally the whole entire funnel is updated when I do that. Like you just drag it and you drop it and you move things around and it's super quick and everything's updated throughout your whole funnel. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how to actually edit your page. So click here, it's gonna pop up like this. Actually wanna zoom out a little bit so you guys can see better. Okay, and so check this out. So the first thing I can do is edit my title. Like I can just click in here and I can put how I lost 65 pounds without giving up hamburgers and ice cream. And you know, it's simple and it's like free moving and you can just click around, you can drag and drop and you can change things and it's so easy. It's so easy. It's almost like super fun too, right? Like not only can you just move things around, like the next thing you can do is like you can start putting in elements. So this is like my favorite part. So you can just click right here, you see this little orange button that pops up. You can click on this button and there's all these really cool things that are gonna pop up. So now you can add in like credit card forms, you can add in Apple Pay, you can add in headline or images or videos like you see right here. There's just like so many things that you can add in to make your funnel unique and make it cool, like selecting boxes and it's just like, it's so awesome. So, you know, you can put Apple Pay there, you can put new headlines, images, like all sorts of things. And you can even put in audio players, you can put in sign up forms, you can put in countdown clocks, you can put in icons, you can put in dividers, you can put in pricing tables, social sharing, like all of these elements you can literally add in by just clicking a button. So let me show you one, for example, one that I love, the progress bar. Okay, so check this out. The progress bar, when people are on your funnel, it's now like, hey, you're almost complete with this order. And if you actually just click right here on the little wheel and on any of your elements, the settings will pop up. So you can change what it says, right? Which is super cool. And then you can change like the theme. Like, let's change it to stripes. I like the stripes. And then you can change it to say like, your order is not yet complete. I think this is what we put on all of ours. Your order is not yet complete. And of course, like, let's change it to some Ladyboss pink up in here. So you can easily just like click a color, but I know like what our brand color is. So I'm just gonna type that in there. Bam! Your order is not yet complete. Like, isn't that awesome? And you can actually change the percentage. So if you want it to look 90% done, or you want it to look like it's only 50%, or you want it to be 33% done, like you can change it that easily. Like how crazy is that, right? How crazy is that? So now that we've kind of messed around with those, all right, now like what if I want to move my progress bar to like the very top, right? All I have to do is grab it and drag it and drop it and boom, now my progress bar has moved. Magic, right? So let's say here's another way that you can do it. You can click here, you can click add element. And now I'm going to show you how to add one of my favorites too, which is a countdown clock. Let's add in the countdown clock by just dragging it over here. And where do I want it? Let's put it right under my progress bar. Oh, I dropped it too soon. Let's add in countdown. And let's put him right here. Boom. Okay. So now that we got him in there, see guys, I told you I'm not so tech savvy. I can't even like hold the thing sometimes. Good enough. So I can change the theme over here. Let's make it red and scary. You can change on here too. You can literally change like what time you want it to end, when you want it to start, like where do you want the page to redirect to when your countdown timer turns off. So you could, you know, reroute them to like a sold out page or, you know, this cart is no longer open type of deal, like once this expires, which is so cool and so simple that you can just drag it and drop it in there and not have to deal with like coding and widgets and like all this crazy stuff. You know what I mean? So now let me show you how we're going to add, a video to our funnel. So all you have to do here is we just added in the video element, just like I showed you before. I'm going to drag down my YouTube so you guys can see. I'm literally going to click right here and copy the link to the video, and then we can get rid of that. And I click on my video element on the settings. Check this out. Boom, paste it in there. It's really that easy. Is it really that easy? Yes, it's really that easy. So you can turn on autoplay and different controls there. And so now, boom, my new video is right there. Like, isn't that awesome? So now let me show you how to add in a picture. Because on other sites and things, like this can be one of the hardest things to do is adding in images and videos and things like that. So let's just add our image in, let's say right here. Okay, now all I'm gonna do is click on the image. And it's gonna pop over here. All I'm gonna do is click this little button. And here's like my image library. So these are images that I've just clicked on upload, and I've added my own images and things like testimonies and different things that we have. So let's say that we wanna add in this testimony image. All I do is double click on it and boom, there it is. And then I'm like, hey, you know, I don't think I want that testimony right there. Let's actually move this testimony down here. And then let's add in another testimony over here. You guys can see how you can just kind of like fill up these grids with images. And it makes it just super simple. And it's like so fun to drag and drop, you know, all the images and like the dividers and, you know, different things that you can do in here. And it's like, I don't know, it's like fun. It's like building things, you know? So there we go. There's our images now. You guys can scroll down and see like other things that we've added in, including like two-step order form. This right here is the secret sauce of why we love Clickfunnels so much. No one else has a two-step order form. So every time someone comes here and fills out their information and they go to step 2, we receive all of their information. So we get to keep that information before, so like some people will drop the cart once they go to put in their credit card information. And so even when they get to step 2 and they drop the cart, we still get all this information. So we still get their email address so we can follow up with them and say like, hey, like, why don't you complete your order? Those types of things. And ClickFunnels is the only ones that do this. So this is absolutely like one of the huge things. We tried to duplicate this like before in, you know, Infusionsoft and other things, but let me tell you, like no one does this like ClickFunnels, and it's like just absolutely amazing. This is what makes ClickFunnels like my hero, seriously, right here. So you all can see like how easy this is. Like you can build a funnel in a few minutes, and you know it's fun, and you get to like, you know, just drag and drop stuff around and change things, and it's not a big deal to edit something or to change something or to say, you know what, I want to change that upsell on that funnel again. Oh, let's actually put the protein powder after it, right? Or let's change it to the audiobook. Like you can move things around and you're like, hey, maybe I don't want to do that upsell anymore. Okay, no big deal. Let's delete that upsell. Bam, that upsell is no longer there. So now I have 3 one-time offers and upsells instead of having 4. So that's, you know, really just, you know, showing you how simple and easy it is to use. Like your kids could do this. You can do this. If I can do this and drag and drop things around and like click the little orange wheel, you guys can do this too. So, you know, this is why we love ClickFunnels and why it's so amazing and, you know, so easy, because you don't have to hire tech guys to fix stuff for you. You don't have to hire a million people to figure out why this code isn't matching up to this code and why they're not reading each other and why your stuff isn't working together, because it's all in one place. And ClickFunnels is the only thing that we use like across the board. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that is why ClickFunnels is the absolute best.
Yeah, that's why ClickFunnels is the best. So sorry guys, I know I like sped it up for you because I wanted it to like go faster, but you know, I just wanted to show you how simple and easy it is to actually use. Okay. And you know, that's the thing is like, I was scared of it at first, like, oh, it's going to be like this big hairy monster and you know, all this, but honestly, it's super simple. And let me prove it to you. Okay. So we use that same, how I was showing you. There's plenty of tutorials and stuff like on ClickFunnels, on YouTube, like there's the slowed down version. So trust me, if you want to know how to do any of that, like you guys, it's all online, it's all on ClickFunnels, so don't worry about that. I was just trying to show you functionality. So now that you've kind of seen functionality, we use exactly what I just showed you, same funnel building process to build our funnel for our info product. So if you have an info product or you want to have an info product, for our supplement funnel, use that same process to make this one, use the same process to make a different info product funnel, use the same process to do our coaching application funnel, use the same process to make our funnel for our live event. We did use the same process for our online course funnel. We did the same process for our apparel funnels, and we use the same process for our book funnel. So literally you can use ClickFunnels to build any type of thing in any type of business, like any type of niche. So, you know, ClickFunnels, it works for anyone, like literally anyone with any level of experience in any business in any niche. Okay. For real. It really does. Like all of those different funnels, all those different things, like I've seen a million different ones, but honestly, you guys, you know, like it's like ClickFunnels is cool and the program is cool, but what's the biggest thing for me, I think, is like the community. Okay. Like the ClickFunnels community. And this is a community where people want to help you. They want to share their best stuff with you. They want to share what's working. They want to share like how they're doing it. They want to share, you know, like how you can take this like little Lego piece from over here and put it onto your funnel and how to work for your business. Like, it's just so cool because when you think about it, like when you're an entrepreneur, like it's just so, it's hard, right? Like people don't understand you. They don't get it. Like you're like, oh, I'm going to have an online business. I'm going to have a funnel and blah, blah, blah. Like people don't get it. Right. And like all of our friends now, you know, that we've made, like we relate to them, right? Like we relate to them and we've made them through the Clickfunnels community. Because when you plug into a community of other entrepreneurs, when no one else knows what you're going through or how you're thinking or like why you're crazy and why you want to like own your own business and like do product launches and like do all this stuff, like other people don't get it. So all of our best friends that we have now, like literally all of our friends we found through Clickfunnels. Like I'm in their weddings, right? We're going on cruises together. Like this community is based on helping each other and we just understand and get each other. So it gives you that safe place where you get to build a business with people like that are like you and that want to see you succeed. And you know, the community is just based on helping each other and sharing the best secrets and sharing what's working. And like all of us are in this to make an impact on the world and it's all different, right? Like we're all different. And so what's funny is like all of this stuff, like all the ClickFunnels stuff, like it doesn't just work for us, right? Like all of our friends here, like let me just show you. We got friends in affiliate marketing. We have friends that are in publishing, beauty, fashion, and fitness, e-com, copywriting, beauty, real estate, agencies, fitness coaching, webinars, local gyms. Like all of our friends are in all different types of industries and it works, right? It works for all of us. And so it'll work for you too. So the secret is you don't have to have tech ability or an office or employees to make this work. All you need is your laptop and some work ethic, right? And I know you all on here have crazy work ethic or you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be on this web class right now if you didn't have crazy work ethic because you're different than everyone else. And so that leads me into secret 3. Which is answering a lot of the questions that you guys have right now. How I siphoned millions of people from surfing the internet to my sales funnels and turned them into customers instantly without them ever have hearing of me before. How does that happen, right? Because this is the $1 million question. Okay, Kaylin, now that I've built a funnel, now that I got Funnel Hacks Masterclass, I'm like going through it, I'm building my product, building my funnels, I'm ready to go. I'm hitting widgets on ClickFunnels and adding elements and boom, boom, pow. I'm my own tech person. The $1 million question is, how do we get eyeballs to our funnel? Right? In other words, like how do we get traffic? What I do is I go to buzzsumo.com. So go to BuzzSumo. Maybe you've already heard of it before. I'm going to show you some super ninja tricks right here, okay? So I go to BuzzSumo. And I click on right here, trending now. So in trending now, I can type in trending now, and then I can filter topics by weight loss, okay? So I filter the topics by weight loss, and I can see on Facebook all of the top performing posts and articles and videos that have to do with weight loss, because I'm in the weight loss industry. And I can say, okay, these are what's working. How do I model these or write these types of articles, do these types of ads, create this types of videos, right? Because if these are getting such high traffic and things now and are trending, I want to be relevant. I want to kind of like siphon that traffic by doing the same types of things, and you can run ads based on that. And if you come over here, you can look at Facebook Analyzer. So this is really cool. So you can see like in weight loss right now, like what is like most popular on Facebook, what's getting like the most shares, most likes, like what is the most like viral right now. And you can take these types of things and you can make ads by just copying these things. Are you guys getting this? Are you guys getting this? All you have to do is go to BuzzSumo, type in backpacking, if that's your business. Type in backpacking, and it's gonna come up with all the most like relevant and most popular stuff. So now I can take this ad right here and I can go make my own version of this ad. and I can run it to get eyeballs and siphon that traffic to my page. Does this make sense? Yes. Yes. Okay, awesome. You guys are getting it. So it's like, go write your own article about 10 herbs and spices proven to help you lose weight, right? Send it to Fiverr, which I'm gonna tell you about in just a second, and have them do it for you. So this is also super cool. Kaylin, where do you get your content? How do you make your videos and, you know, get all these Facebook videos to get like millions and millions and millions of views? Well, I come right in here to BuzzSumo, go to the question analyzer. I type in weight loss. It also gives me all of the surrounding topics that I could talk about. And it gives me all the questions that people are asking about weight loss and everything else that's relative to weight loss. Look, how can I lose weight if I have medical conditions? How to lose weight while hard studying mental work? How to lose weight while working for Facebook with all the free food they have? I love that question. And so you can make a video, literally make a video answering these most popular questions that people are asking. And you have your content, guys. You now have your ads to run on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, or have your banner ads to run on Google. This is BuzzSumo. And so you see what I'm saying? Like, look at this. Like, I address these types of questions in my videos. Like, why am I so big and fat? Like, people ask that question. They search for that all the time. So I'll come on and say, well, number one, you need to stop telling yourself that you're big and fat. Like, stop calling yourself those things. And I'll address that question. And so every woman that sees that video, me addressing that question, are thinking, oh my gosh, she knew exactly what I was thinking. Because millions of people are searching for these exact questions. So you don't have to worry about like reinventing the wheel. Just go here and find out what's popular in your industry, in your niche, and then start answering questions for people, adding value to them, and then they're gonna start following you. This is exactly right here is how I built my following. Why we have the traffic that we do is because I know the questions that my customers are asking. And I answer those questions for them. And because I add that value, like, that's what makes it so, so powerful. Are you all getting this? Is this not genius or what? Is this not genius or what? You gotta use this stuff to your own advantage. So here it is. Like, you just model what works, right? Like, you see the ads from people, you see what's working, like you model the message. Like, how do they craft the message with the emojis, the different things that they're saying with capitalizations, the way that they broke the story down. You model the design of the ad. So what is it that got the attention, right? Model the sizes, model the theme, see what's viral. Like, when you go to BuzzSumo, you see what's viral, what's popular, what's actually working, what people are clicking on and sharing and liking, right? You take that and you literally just turn it into your own. You turn it into your own version for you and your industry and your product, okay? Y'all getting this? Does this make sense? That's some pretty good stuff right there. What do you guys think? Was that awesome or what? Okay, great. So you just model what works, guys. You just look at the funnels, you see what's working, and you model it, right? Don't steal people's copy and their funnels and all their stuff. But you go see what's working, you say, you know what? If this is working for them, it'll probably work for me. I'm gonna set it up the same way. I'm gonna make it all my own, and boom. So here's what you wanna use. Here's all the tools. I would just screenshot this. You guys, screenshot it on here. I want you to have all of these. So the banner ads that I was showing you after you use SimilarWeb, you can actually just go here, and that's where you can have all of your banner ads made. Meme videos, the videos where you actually see words on them. There's an app on your iPhone that you can use for that. Fiverr is where you can go to have ads made or articles written for you if you want that, like top 10 herbs and something to help with fat loss. Fiverr is a great place to find someone that will write those for you. You can make your own graphics at canva.com. This is what I used to do. I used to make all of everything myself because I couldn't afford to hire people yet. And then you can find all the viral, popular social media stuff and everything that's working on BuzzSumo. Yeah, does that helpful, guys? Has this helped you? Make sure that you screenshot this. Let me see some yeses that this has been helpful. Awesome. So this might look like you right now. But I want to ask you a question. You might feel like kind of overwhelmed, like, okay, now I got all of this. I feel like I have all this ammunition. I feel like I see the picture that I can do this. If this like redneck girl from the middle of nowhere in the Midwest can do this, I can do this. I got it. So is it okay that I ask you guys a question? Because this is your all's, web class right here. So if you want me to stop here, I will. But I may or may not have permission to hook you guys up right now. But only if you want me to hook you up. Hook us up. Yes, I know, right? Okay. I want to help fix like this face right here, like this, like, what do I do now? Hold on, let me do that close up for you guys. What do I do now? My goal with this web class this whole time was to show you like what is possible when you have the right tools. So you can do exactly what we've done and have the same success for yourself and for your business. So is it okay for me to share with you all this special offer? I'll wait. All right. I see all the yeses. But you have to be willing to let go of what you wrote on that piece of paper earlier. You have to be willing to let go of that before I move on. Do you guys commit to letting go of it? Do you commit to letting go of what you wrote on that piece of paper? Because I'm not going to move on unless you are. Because you'll waste my time, you'll waste your time. You got to be in this. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. I'm so excited. Okay, guess what I have for you? Guess what I have for you? So here we go. Together, Russell and I, like, we created a really special package for you guys that's going to give you everything you need to be successful. Because I know that a funnel is the key for you guys to literally change your life, to change your business, to have that type of crazy success over the next 12 months. I've seen it happen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. Okay? I know for you guys that the funnel is the key because it was for us. And if it can be for us, then it can be for you. Okay? So, are you ready to see what you're going to get? So what you're going to get when you guys invest in the Funnel Hacks Masterclass today, the same thing that I was talking about that built our business from 0 to 8 figures. When you guys get it today, first of all, you're going to get 6 months of ClickFunnels for free. Okay? Free for the next 6 months. How many of you guys want ClickFunnels for free for the next 6 months? Yeah. It's like, that means no monthly payments for the next 6 months. You can use it. You can build a funnel. You can build 100 funnels. You can build 1,000 funnels. Like, you have to have it, right? You all saw how easy it was to use and operate. Like, no paying for it for 6 months. We just like, boom, dropping that in on you. Bam. 6 months for free. And because of that, you'll be able to, inside of your ClickFunnels account, you're going to be able to build all types of funnels. You can build opt-in funnels. I talked about those. You can build lists, like to build your email list, right? Like, you have sales funnels, you've got webinar funnels, like I showed you. You've got, auto webinar funnels, which are really cool. You got product launch funnels, which you saw like the beginning of mine. You have membership funnels. You literally have funnels to generate leads, funnels to sell your products, as many funnels as your little mind can comprehend, okay? That's really exciting. Are you guys excited about that? Yes, because once you have ClickFunnels, like, the second exciting thing is you get to get rid of a lot of things. Like, the average ClickFunnels member right now saves over $1,000 a month the second they start using it, because all of a sudden, like, they get to get rid of all of this other crap. So here are some things that you can get rid of the second you start with ClickFunnels, okay? You can get rid of landing page software. You can get rid of your split testing software. You can get rid of your shopping cart. You can get rid of your email autoresponders. You can get rid of your text message autoresponders. You can get rid of your automated webinar software. You can get rid of your affiliate software. You can cancel your membership site software. You can get rid of Photoshop. You can delete WordPress. You can get rid of website hosting. You can fire programmers, fire designers, fire webmasters, and a whole bunch more, okay? Let me just tell you, save a lot of freaking money. You guys got it? A lot of money. Because like I said, ClickFunnels should never cost you money. Like it's always something that's free, okay? The average person saves over $1,000 a month the second they start using it because you're making so much money with your funnel that your funnel, like your ClickFunnels is free. You guys got it? If you guys say, I got it, I got it. And I know what you're thinking, like, Kaylee, no, like what if I already have ClickFunnels? It's okay. It's okay. I'm already a funnel hacker too. It's awesome, right? Or you're like, Kaylin, I bought this before. I didn't use it. What do I do? So a couple things. First off, don't stress out. If you bought it before, it means you spent 6 months doing it, like, or not doing it. So your free thing is almost up, right? So normally in the past, like we don't let people, like ClickFunnels does not let people do this again, right? But for today, only for you guys, because you're amazing, they're going to give you all that opportunity. Isn't that cool? So you get started today and they're going to bump out your billing for another 6 months. Isn't that awesome? Like, freaking thank you, ClickFunnels. You're amazing. You are amazing. So here you go. And get this. You're like, oh my gosh, if I already have a ClickFunnels account, like don't stress out. They're going to actually upgrade your account to the highest level. The highest level, guys. And you're going to get ClickFunnels Enterprise account for free for the next 6 months. ClickFunnels Enterprise account for free for the next 6 months. Isn't this awesome? Oh my God. I'm like, do I get this too? And I'm like, oh yeah, I already got it. I'm just like re-excited all over again. So here's what you're going to get so far. You're going to get 6-month enterprise account to ClickFunnels, a value of $3,564. The second thing that you're going to get, this is my favorite part, is we're going to give you guys access, not only just one training course, but 2, okay? I'm going to give you funnel hacks that shows you how to go deep, like how to get inside people's funnels, figure out all the stuff, all the ninja stuff I just showed you, like everything that my husband and I use to build our company from 0 to 8 figures, all there. Like what funnels are working, how much money they're making, like where you can actually find these people. Russell literally helps you reverse engineer successful things so you can actually have success too and you know exactly what to build. All right, doesn't that sound awesome? So you're gonna get Funnel Hacks Masterclass, the whole thing that I just showed you. And then on top of that, this is the second course, which hasn't been offered. It's called Funnel Builder Secrets, right? This is what you give a person if you have a team or you have a partner or someone that's techie. Like if you're like, I'm not techie, I don't know what to do. Like you just give them Funnel Builder Secrets and it gives them all the tech information. If you want to do it for you, like my husband was totally like, once we got like the information, he totally was like into consuming, like learning how to build the funnels. I was still like, nah, peace. Like, I don't really want to do that, right? So if you want to get into that, this is for you. If you don't, like, get like your little techie person. Some of you are thinking like, Kaylin, that's cool, but I don't have a tech guy or tech gal. Like, what do I do? Who do I give it to? Like, listen, if you don't have a tech guy or gal, number 1, like, do it yourself. It's easy. Number 2, like, send one of your kids, okay? Seriously, it's so simple. Your kids could do it. So if you don't want to do it, like bring them. Like they will love to be little funnel hackers. They'll be in there building funnels for you. Like it totally works. I know a ton of like 10-year-olds with funnels. Okay, it works because it's simple, right? So with the 6 weeks of Funnel Hacks Masterclass, okay, so inside of this Funnel Hacks Masterclass, like Russell's gonna go over a bunch of different things. We're gonna opt-in funnels, sales funnels, webinar funnels, auto webinar funnels, product launch funnels, membership sites, and a whole bunch more. Like the cool thing about this training is that the first part of it is for you, like as the entrepreneur, right? As the salesperson. It's all about the strategy behind what you're doing and why you're doing it. The second half is like more of the technical part. So you can watch it, you can do it, and it breaks those things apart. And if you don't wanna watch it, like have your kids do it, like I said. So it literally includes everything that you need. So I have some success stories I want to share with you because if you're like, oh, okay, I'm like, your story's cool, but whatever. Let me share some other ones with you that are really awesome. You know, there's like hundreds of success stories, but I'm going to just share a couple of them with you. And the first one is Liz. So Liz was like, just like you, right? She had just heard about all this crazy funnel thing. But she jumped all in, right? Like after she heard it all, she was like, I'm in on this. Like she made the decision and then she built her first funnel. And she says, with our new funnel, which is a webinar funnel, this month we got 35 new clients at $9.97 each. Now that we have our funnel perfected, we are on track to get 100 new clients this month alone. Isn't that awesome? Like seriously, isn't that awesome? Like, I'm not good at math, but 100 people at $9.97. Like, that's a lot of money, right? After she just started, like, just like you, watching just like this. And some of you are like, 100 grand a month. I don't know if I can do that, right? Like, I promise you, if you'd ask Liz, who, like, you know, her and I are friends, if you'd ask her, you know, 4 months ago, like, she would have been like before she launched it, she'd have been like, no way, that's impossible. I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. $100,000 a month. What's exciting though is that she did do that. She did hit $100,000 a month. And since then she's hit 2 comma club. And that means, you know, she's done $1 million in her webinar funnel. Like, is that not crazy? She was just like you. Are you getting this? Like, she was just like you. She was just like me. Just regular old normal people. I can't say that I'm normal, but I won't speak for Liz. So this is Mike. This is my friend Mike Stanzik. You know, Mike was seriously a newbie noob. Okay? Newbie noob. Right? So new that he didn't know anything. He would be like, I don't know what Russell's talking about. He's talking really fast. I don't know what funnels are. Like, I don't even think he knew what a website was. But then he was like, I am all in. I don't even care. I'm in. So he jumped in and he went through the trainings. He said, you know, I've never had an actual funnel before Clickfunnels. I followed Russell's instructions, set up my sales funnel, bought my first ad on my very first try, sold 8 people on my front end, and 2 people bought my $197 upsell. Like, that's freaking awesome, right? On his first try, like, if he can do this, surely you can. And I know a couple of you are thinking like, Kaylin, he made $400. That's not a big deal. But I'm like, on his first try, like, how many of you guys have been trying to get this internet thing figured out? Like, how many of you have spent like more than a month or 6 months or a year, like, trying to figure out something to do to just supplement your income, or to just start paying down debt, or to start getting you out of your job, right? Like, what would it have been worth for you to be, like, what would it be worth for you to be successful in your first try? It's worth a lot, right? Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing here? Seriously. So this is Simon. He lives in Australia. And he said, I followed the funnel hack system. I found a funnel I liked. I modeled it. And on my very first test, we doubled over on our ad spend, put $1 in and $2 back out. Like, that is freaking incredible. And it's funny because, you know, people are always saying like, Kaylin, my funnel's done. Like, my funnel's done. When you look at it, like, what's my advertising budget now? Do I like just go spend $1 million a month on ads? And I'm like, let's think about this for a second. And what's funny is this actually happened to Brandon and I. With our funnel, like, we followed the funnel hacks process the way Russell showed us, funnel hacks masterclass. Like, we found a funnel that worked, we modeled it, we started driving ads, and then Brandon and I looked at each other and we were like, so, like, how much do we spend now? Like, how much do we just like type in these boxes and spend, right? And we were like, And so we're like, well, let's see what's actually happening right now. Like, now that we know that it's working. And so we looked at the numbers, and because we followed the Funnel Hacks Masterclass to a T, we were putting in $1 of advertising on Monday and getting $2 back out on Tuesday. Okay, guys, I'm not that smart, but what I'm saying is, like, oh my gosh, it was like an ATM. We were printing money. $1 in on Monday, $2 out on Tuesday. How much money do you put in the machine? Right? When you have a funnel that works, you don't have an advertising budget. Is this making sense, guys? Is this making sense? So some of you guys are thinking, Kaylin, this is cool, but I'm kind of a startup phase right now. I don't really have a product yet. Like, I don't really know what to do, right? So don't worry. Don't stress out. Like, the first training, the very first thing that you are going to do is how to get started without a product. We got started without a product. It didn't hold us back. We're just like, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to figure it out. And it just so happened that, you know, it was the best training ever on how to actually build our product. And so that's what I told you guys earlier about how we stopped and started the video and did everything like all the way through. So there's 2 specific trainings, right? The first one's about opt-in funnels, how to build lists and how to build leads. Like, I've got a ton of friends who make over $1 million a year who don't even have their own product, okay? You don't have to have your own product. You can do this by generating leads, selling your products, selling other people's products, selling Clickfunnels products, selling Ladyboss products, because you don't got to go like steal all of our funnels and all of our stuff. Like, We have an affiliate program. You can just sign up for that. You can work with us, not against us. So you can sell Ladyboss products if you don't have your own products, right? Like, you don't have to have a product. I really want to get this in your head right now. You don't have to have a product. We didn't have a product when we got started, right? So the very first one, it shows you how to build those huge email lists. So then when you sell other people's lists, if you don't have a product, you go through that training first, right? If you want a great product, but you have no idea how to do it, we also have they also have like a fast product creation training that'll show you exactly how to create your product, which is super cool, right? So either like you learn how to sell other people's stuff or you learn how to create your own product. So whichever avenue you want to do, or both, right? Super cool. So let me recap for you real quick. You are going to get, the first thing you're going to get is ClickFunnels 6-month enterprise account for free, right? Then you get 6-week Funnel Hacks Masterclass, the thing that built our company from 0 to 8 figures. And then you're going to get the Funnel Builder Secrets, a total value of $6,561. So I know what you're thinking right now. You're like, okay, let's do this. And I'm like, but wait, there's more, because there's more, something else that you need to be successful. And I want to make sure that you guys have zero excuses. You have everything that you need to make this happen. So what else do you need, right? You need more traffic, right? We talked about all the eyeballs on our pages. Like, how do we get more eyeballs on our pages? Well, let me show you. Check this out. You guys ready? All right, this is Traffic Secrets. So this guy right here, check him out, John Reese. He did $1 million in a day because he is like the traffic king. He knows everything about traffic. Well, Russell knows this. This guy created an amazing product, and then Russell bought him. Russell like literally bought him. Not just kidding, not him, but his product, right? Because he didn't go through 1 or 2 or 10 traffic sources. Like, he literally went through 125 different ways to get traffic, which I didn't even know that was even freaking possible. Like, how do you get people from 125 different places to your funnel? Like, how is that even possible? Like, we were only using like 1 traffic source for, I don't know, 3 years. Like, can you imagine what happens when you have unlimited traffic? Like, no joke. So they're going to give you lifetime access to Traffic Secrets for free. So anybody that gets started today, like, you also get lifetime access to Traffic Secrets for free. Now, don't try to do all 125 at once, okay? Like, pick one, implement it, like, drive it into your funnel like we did. When it's working, then do the second one, right? And then keep doing this until you've got so many leads that all your competitors are freaking dead, or, you know, gone, or, you know, you're number 1, or I'm just really competitive, so. My competitors are like the fast food industry, so I'm like, kill them all, you know, get rid of them. But anyway, so you're gonna get lifetime access to Traffic Secrets for free. Bam. So let me recap this. What you're gonna get. You're gonna get 6-month enterprise account with ClickFunnels. You're gonna get 6-week Funnel Hacks Masterclass. You're gonna get the Funnel Builder Secrets. You're also gonna get Traffic Secrets at a total value of $8,558. But wait, you guys need copy, right? You need copy now. And you're like, wait, Kaylin, I don't know how to write copy. Oh, I hate writing. I'm a really bad writer. I hate it. I'm like, don't worry, me too. I got your back. Remember I said I was gonna hook you up? Okay, so this is like the hard way. Like, I saw Russell doing this and I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is a part you guys really don't know about yet, but the copy, it's the most expensive part. Like, Russell's stuff cost him like 20 grand. Like, crazy dude say what? Like, that freaks me out. Spending $20,000 for someone to like write some words. Like, that's a car. You know what I'm saying? That is a car. I don't want to pay for that. Like, how do I get around that? Well, you know, Russell hacked that too. So I'm going to show you just a second. So, you know, copy, it's like the words that go everywhere, right? There's the headlines on your pages. It's what you say in the videos. It's your sales letters for the upsells. It's the headlines there. It's the videos. Like, it's literally all of the copies and copy and all the words on all the pages, right? But it's also in your ads. Like, every single ad, you have to have copy. And you have to have copy, like, you have to have copy, right? And you have to copy all the words in the ad, the headlines, and things like that. Like, then you go send out emails, and what do you say in the emails? Like, I don't know. Like, what do you say in an email to someone who didn't buy or did buy? Or like, what do you do now, right? All of it is copy. And let me tell you, it gets super expensive. I sold these pictures from Russell because I was like, holy crap, dude, I don't want to do that. Right? It's the most expensive part about funnels. It's crazy expensive. And like, here's some of Russell's sales letters that he paid for, like $20,000 for that one, $20,000. Like that one didn't convert, he said, so he got $0 back from it. Can you imagine paying $15,000 and then it not working? Like that's crazy, right? So 15 for all of those, and like typical sales letters are anywhere from $15,000 to $25,000, like plus more, plus royalties. Like it's super expensive. So Russell obviously got super annoyed by this. And, you know, because we don't have the type of money to do this, do we? Like, I don't have that type of money. You got that type of money? No. Like, so he got like super annoyed and he set out to find a way to hack copy. And let me just show you, this is the Funnel Scripts software, okay? It is a new software program that Clickfunnels launched. And this thing is freaking cool. You all are gonna love this. So Funnel Scripts will literally write all of your sales letters. It'll write your ads. It'll write your emails. It'll write the webinar slides, and it'll do it in under 10 minutes. And it is honestly as good as most of the professional copywriters out there, which seems hard to believe, but I'm gonna show you why it's true, okay? Check this out. See these two guys? That's Russell, that's Jim Edwards. Jim literally went through, and Jim is like the copywriting king, okay? The other guy, John Reese, is the tribe king. Jim is like the copy king, okay? Jim literally went through over 10,000 of the most successful ads in the history of all time, okay? All the way back from the beginning of our founding fathers of direct response marketing, right? And went all the way up through today. And through all that, we built the software. And he says, okay, here we go. Here's the top 500 highest converting headlines of all time. And if you look at these two things and you take them out and you ask a bunch of questions, we could recreate this headline. And then he said, I could create a whole bunch of them. And Russell was like, phew. So he did this for headlines, for emails, for webinars, for ads, for everything. Like phew, mind explosion, right? Mind explosion. So let me show you how cool this is. Like 2 seconds. There's no sound, so don't freak out. So you're literally, when you sign up today, you're gonna get into Funnel Scripts, and on the left-hand side, you're gonna see there's all different scripts that are there. Ads, Facebook ads, emails. Like you can see there's tons and tons and tons and tons of them, okay? So you're just gonna pick one, and then after you pick one, like say we picked headline, okay? So when you log into Funnel Scripts and you scroll down here, and it's gonna ask you some questions about your business. This is the headline one. It asks your audience, your main topic, your main keywords, and you fill out the form. It takes you 5 or 10 minutes. You click on the build button and boom, it pops out between 150 and 500 headlines for you. The highest converting headlines in the world with your product and your service weaved into them. How crazy awesome is this? Then all you got to do is copy and paste it. Paste it into your ClickFunnels page and your funnel, and bam, like you have the best headlines on earth. And you paste it over here in Facebook and bam, you have the best ad copy ever. Like seriously, look at all those headlines that popped out that fast. And it's like, that's just headlines. Like the same thing is true for Facebook ads and everything else. But get this, today, you guys are gonna get 12-month access to Funnel Scripts for free when you sign up for Funnel Hacks Masterclass. Isn't this awesome? You guys are just like getting so much. Isn't this so cool? And you guys are gonna love this. It is seriously mind-blowingly easy to have like all the best copy and all the best sales letters or all the best ads. Like you don't have to worry about writing again. Like I don't want to write. I hate it. I hate writing. And I was having to do it all in the beginning. But this right here, this is a game changer. This is a literal game changer. So what if you're thinking like, oh, Kaylin, I already have it. Like this isn't fair to me. I know. So do you care if we over deliver? Awesome. If you already have Funnel Scripts, like literally wherever you are now, they're gonna bump out your billing for another year. So you get another year of Funnel Scripts for free. Yay! Like that's okay, right? That they're just gonna like over deliver for you. That's amazing, right? So let me recap what you're gonna get. You're gonna get 6 months of the enterprise account with ClickFunnels. You're gonna get 6 weeks of Funnel Hacks Masterclass, the whole thing, build your whole business. You're gonna get Funnel Builder Secrets. You're gonna get Traffic Secrets, so you have unlimited eyeballs siphoned from millions of places, right? And then you're gonna get Funnel Scripts, so you can like write all of your copy for you and do all the freaking hard work. It's a total value of $11,552. So how many of you remember that number from the beginning? When I began this presentation, I said, like, hey guys, my goal today is to get you to give Russell $11,552. How many of you remember that? Yeah. So I'm going to give you the ability to create that successful online business where you make a big income and a big impact. Because I know, like, without a shadow of a doubt, if you have this package, like, I know it will happen. And you do the tactics that I told you in the beginning of stopping and starting. And like, I know without a shadow of a doubt, a year from now, your life will look completely different. Now, obviously, we aren't going to charge you guys $11,552, even though it's completely and 100% worth that. If I could spend that in the beginning, knowing that we would be where we are now, I would 100%. But see, you can't see it in the beginning. So even though it's 100% worth this $11,552, obviously not going to charge you guys that much, okay? But let me ask you this. We did charge you $11,552, and all I did was finally give you a funnel that was profitable, where if you put $1 in of advertising, get $2 back out, would it be worth it? Of course it would. You'll make that back in no time. Now, if all I did was like help you share your message, get your product and your service out to more people, out to the world, like really making an impact that you want to make, would it be worth the $11,552? Yes. Now, if all this did was give you the ability to cancel all the other monthly tools you're currently using to glue all of your stuff together, fire your webmaster, fire your programmer, fire your designer, like get rid of all of them, would it be worth $11,552 to free yourself from all of that forever? Yeah, the average ClickFunnels member saves over $1,000 a month. It would be totally worth it. So now you have two options. You have two choices. Because we were pricing this, we were like, we have two different ways we can do this, right? We're like, the first option, we go as cheap as possible, try to sell everyone on here, like get everybody in. Like the problem with that is it didn't really incentivize us to stack on like this much value for you guys. Because I also had some freaking amazing bonuses. Like it's gonna blow your mind apart, okay? ClickFunnels spends over $250,000 a month, like every single month, just in programmers to make ClickFunnels better for you every single month. 250 grand. Like you're gonna notice every time you log in, it gets better and better and better. They have 120 full-time support people to support you. So if you get stuck or your technical person gets stuck, like, and you go, I don't know what to do, you have 120 people to back you up who will get on and help you with what you're doing. Like they'll literally take over your account for you, right? So because of that, it obviously like it requires a bit higher investment for you guys. But we're building a foundation for you to create an online business that will sustain life. In exchange for a little bit more money, like we can put those resources into guaranteeing that success. So what's it worth? My question for you is this, like for each of you, for your company, for your business, what do you think one successful funnel would be worth for you? I know mine, one funnel for us is worth about $6 million. One funnel. And it's going to be different for all of you. But if you had a successful sales funnel, like what's that worth? Is it worth an extra, $10,000 a month for $100,000 a month to make $100,000 a month? Like if you know what that number is, how much would you pay to give you a funnel that's going to make an extra 10 grand a month or 100 grand a month or more? Right? Like how much would you pay to get that one perfect funnel? Because it's foolproof, guys. Once you go through the Funnel Hacks Masterclass, like this is foolproof. You can't mess this up. So let me show you what you're gonna get. You're gonna get 6 months of the ClickFunnels Enterprise account, $3,564 value. You're gonna get 6 weeks of Funnel Hacks Masterclass, $1,997 value. You're gonna get Funnel Builder Secrets, which is a $997 value. You're gonna get Traffic Secrets, $1,997 value. You're gonna get Funnel Scripts, with $2,997 value, and that's worth $11,552. Okay. Now you can see why this is a really good deal at $11,552, right? And normally it's $5,997 outside of this web class. But I told you guys, I got you a hookup, okay? Because I want you to have the same success that we've had. I want you to get out of the hole like we did. I want you to be able to create your impact like we did. I want you to be able to spread your message like we did. I want you to never have to worry about money or groceries or debt like we do. So I worked out a deal with Clickfunnels for you. So you can get started today with all of this. For $19.97. Guys, are you getting this? Today, for only $19.97. You saw what our initial investment turned into over the last 3 years, right? So you can get started right now, clickfunnels.com/ladyboss. That's just my name there, so like highlights this webinar. But go there, clickfunnels.com/ladyboss. Get started today, $19.97, guys. Like, this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. Look at this. You're gonna get 6 months enterprise account to ClickFunnels. You're gonna get 6 weeks of Funnel Hacks Masterclass, which will help you build your entire business and blow it up like it did us. You're gonna get funnel builder secrets. You're gonna get traffic secrets, and you're gonna get funnel secrets. $11,552, and they're gonna give it to you for $1,997. Like, mind explosion. This is a no-brainer, you guys. And let me show you this. For the first 50 people, go to clickfunnels.com/ladyboss. You are gonna get, when you get started right now, unlimited account. They don't even hand these out, guys. Like, it's the top tier. You have 70 funnels. You have 100,000 monthly visitors. Those of you who get started right now, we're literally gonna double it. Wait, not double it. They're gonna 10x it. So they're gonna give you unlimited funnels, which means you could build 1,000 funnels in your account, and they're not gonna charge you anymore. They're gonna give you unlimited traffic in your funnels, and you can get as much traffic, like, it's not gonna cost you anymore. You're gonna get like priority support that will always have your back. That means if it's 3 in the morning and you're stuck and you message them, a lot of the times they'll log into your account and they're just gonna do it for you. Or they're gonna make you a video to show you how to do it. Like, that is literally priceless. Literally priceless. So here we go. You're also gonna get, this one's huge, you guys. Anyone who gets started right now, I got you set up with one of the superhuman Click Start coaches. Like, is this even real life, you all? This is making it seriously fail-proof for you, okay? Seriously fail-proof. Remember how I was saying I wish I had a coach to help me on our funnels? That, like, we needed someone that could double-check us and help us when we were stuck. And Russell let me hook you all up with a call with them as a bonus. So that means when you get back home, like, you give ClickFunnels a call. Like, they will have someone spend an hour with you on the phone just helping you get your funnel set up. Why didn't I have this? And let me just say this now. If you get a chance to work with the Clickstart coaches more, work with them longer, I don't know that you will. But if you have the opportunity, 100% take the opportunity. The spot is open, and don't think twice about it. Because if you have someone that's literally looking at your work as you're doing it and saying, well, let's stop here before you get any farther. We should change this or tweak this, or this looks like it's broken, or like, that would have saved us so much time and energy and like stuff that we messed up on. So if you get a chance to do that, like, absolutely do it, okay? Because we like lost a ton of time and energy on trial and error that could have been fixed by having this coach. So having this bonus is like, whoa. So you can get started right now, clickfunnels.com/ladyboss, okay? So all your mega bonuses. We're gonna double your funnels and give you unlimited funnels. We're gonna double your traffic and give you unlimited traffic. You're gonna get priority support for the ClickFunnels team have your back. And you're gonna onboarding call with a Clickstart coach. You guys can thank me later for that, okay? Because 6 months of ClickFunnels is normally $1,782, right? It's normally $1,782. And honestly, like, if you go to clickfunnels.com right now, it's $297 a month. There's over 11,000 people right now on that plan, and you guys get it for free for the next 6 months. Like, understand this plan here, guys. Like, this is your game plan. This is your roadmap. Now, for all of you who are sitting on here with me today, you now have 2 choices. So there's those of you who've heard me talk about this whole funnel, right? And you're like, here's your first option. You don't do anything. You're like, that was awesome, Kaylin. You know, that was exciting. Like, cool story, girl. I know I need a funnel, but I'm just going to sit here and watch. Like, I just came to watch. Like, you can do that if you want to. Sure. The problem with that is, like, if you do that, then nothing's going to change for you. A year from now, when all of these people getting started, right now that I'm seeing, when all of them are sitting on here telling their story from the time that they were on the webinar with the Ladyboss and they got started and they went all in, and now their business is doing $10,000 a month or $2,000 a month or $100,000 a month, and they're being able to supplement their income, and they're being able to change the lifestyle that their family lives because they were on this webinar and they got started. Like, that's what it looks like if you don't. The second option is this. You just pony up the little investment compared to all the value that you get in return, and it's literally foolproof, and you give it a shot and you just see if it's going to work for you. Because honestly, they have a philosophy here at Clickfunnels, and it says, like, hey, if we can't make you money, they don't deserve yours. So they have a 30-day guarantee. So they're going to give you your money back. In fact, like, there's actually a money back guarantee, 30-day money back guarantee. The way that it works, you sign up today. If you don't like it for any reason, I don't care. Like, they don't care if it's 29 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes from today. Just email ClickFunnels and let them know, and they'll give you your money back. Because here's the thing, guys, like, you can think about this investment. You can think about this, 1997, and you could say, you know what, like, that's a lot of money. Well, you know what? It was all the money we had in our bank account. But what would have happened that day if we wouldn't have stepped out in faith and said, you know what? Like, if he can go before me and he can do this, I can do this. And if I put in the work, I have all the tools that I need. And that's exactly where your mind should be right now. If Kaylin, and if they can do this at 23 years old, and 21 and 24 years old, if we could do this at 21 and 24 years old, you guys can do this. Okay? Because money replenishes every 2 weeks, right? But it's going to save you so much time. You're going to get so much back. Like, your time doesn't come back, right? You might not get opportunities like this again. And I'm telling you, this is only for right here on this webinar, because honestly, like, the fact is, you deserve this. You deserve this. And if you don't deserve it, then I don't know anyone else who does, because you have a passion and a mission, and you deserve to get it out to the world. Like, you deserve to do this. Because the real question is my story legit, and we built a legacy as 20-somethings with the Funnel Hacks Masterclass, a ClickFunnels account, and some work ethic? Or do you think I'm a big fat liar? This is a real question. Do you believe that my story is legit, that we built a legacy as two 20-somethings with Funnel Hacks Masterclass, a ClickFunnels account, and some work ethic? Or do you think I'm a big fat liar? Because if you believe that it's true, that means that you have to believe that it's possible for you. You have to. You can't believe one without the other. And that means if a little redneck girl from Podunk, Midwest can do this, you can do this. So go to clickfunnels.com right now /Ladyboss. Get there and get yours. Remember, first 50 people only. First 50 people only are going to get the unlimited account, and you're going to get that Click Start coaching call, which is super important. You guys have to have it. They're going to help you set up your funnel and do everything to get you kickstarted, okay? So you might be thinking, like, I can't do this because I don't have a product, right? Well, let me show you something. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Yes. Hannah says, check this out. Hannah says, I wanted to go and start something that fulfills me more. We have 4, almost 5 kids, and going back to teaching for 30K a year is not happening. I want to build a business that changes other moms' lives, and I knew ClickFunnels will help me do that. I wouldn't have to rely on tech people, and it would automate a lot of pieces of business, so I would have more time with my kids instead of living paycheck to paycheck, okay? They didn't have the money to get started, and they did it. Angelica says, ClickFunnels initially was my unwavering notion to learn how to build funnels for clients and create an impressive portfolio to offer as a service. She didn't have a product. All she did was learn how to build funnels, and then she started using, like, the Funnel Hacks Masterclass to build a business of creating funnels. Are you guys getting this? Seriously, amazing. So you might be thinking, I'm not sure if it will work for my business. Well, check this one out, guys. This is like as crazy as it gets. So Yanni says, I want to do a project for one of the Philadelphia Eagles. I did it. Now I have another project lined up. I wanted to earn more profit with less staff. I wanted to schedule out 90 days. I wanted to cut spending and retarget. I want to finalize a physical product I've been working on for years. Done. I wanted to create a video course. Still working on it. I'm a brick and mortar. Stuff like this would have cost a fortune, and this wouldn't be possible without ClickFunnels. Here's why it works. This reduces the need for an extra manpower, which cuts down on expenses, increases the bottom line. My overall job costs are even lower because we are running like a machine. It's hard to believe I'm on super focus mode. If you are a small business and need some help, ask someone in this group for advice. If you're a painter and need some tips, I'll gladly let you know. But isn't that awesome? Like, I don't know if it'll work for my business. This guy's got like 5 businesses now, working for all of his businesses, and he's a brick and mortar, right? She says, Kayla says, we turned a proofread anywhere. She's a proofreading company. Proofreading company, guys. It doesn't get more like niche than that. First funnel in late December and the second funnel in late April. Blah, blah. After 1 year of using ClickFunnels, our revenue more than doubled and increased by 113.5%. In 2016, 800K. In 2017, 1.7 million in a proofreading business, guys, okay? So you need to get started right now. Go to clickfunnels.com/ladyboss. Mike says, status report on my first funnel, 10K in just over 10 days. Read this URL right here, guys. Bike packing secrets. It doesn't get more niche than that, okay? If it works for their business, it's gonna work for your business. So I'm not sure if I can do this because I don't know what to sell. All right, these guys figured it out. They didn't have anything to sell. You know what they did? They went and sold ClickFunnels using ClickFunnels, built their own funnels to sell ClickFunnels as affiliates. And look at this, making money, hit 6 figures from using ClickFunnels to sell someone else's product, right? And then over here, just hit a nice milestone, blah, blah, $4,000 a month of passive income from them building a funnel, selling ClickFunnels, or selling Ladyboss products as an affiliate. Like, you guys getting this? You don't have to have your own product to start making money. I don't know if I can start because of the money. How many of you guys saying that? How many of you guys saying that? Right? So check this out. Here are some words of encouragement. A little over a year ago, I got the ClickFunnels suite. I remember that was a big leap of faith. Back where I'm from, the Dominican Republic, this was more than 2 months worth of salary as an electrical engineer for me. Well, guess what? It's been exactly that. A few months after we purchased this, over 100K were made in just one funnel, not counting other revenue streams. A few months later, over 200K plus other revenue streams with new ventures, businesses, many 5-figure days in there, which again blows my mind away. This guy, like, seriously, guys, seriously, because of the money, like, he didn't have the money, he got started and he did it. And look at him now, bam, like, results don't lie. Sandra says, so I built the bullet and I didn't have to worry about the monthly payments because I had 2 other people join me within a month. So now ClickFunnels pays me about $600 per month and growing. So you get started, you refer other people to ClickFunnels and they're gonna pay you to use ClickFunnels. Like, you just start making your money back by referring other people to watch this web class, get started for their selves, and bam. Now ClickFunnels is paying her to be a user. Like, how awesome is that? And this is my friend Josue. He says, I came from a poor third world country, and Russell and ClickFunnels have allowed me not only to break free from a big rut I was in, but also make over 6 figures in less than a year without any prior business or marketing experience. Did you guys hear that? Make 6 figures in less than a year without any prior business or marketing experience. Now I'm on track to 7 figures, also currently building 2 other businesses, and it has all been thanks to Russell and ClickFunnels. If he can do this, you guys can do this. It's an amazing, amazing opportunity, okay? There's so much packed in here. Go to clickfunnels.com/ladyboss right now. Brian just got started. Team at Witchabody Bootcamp just got started. Kate just got started. Congratulations, guys. Derek just got started. Yeah, that's so awesome. Congratulations, guys. I just have a whole list of names pouring in, everyone getting started. Make sure that you get started right now, guys. You want to be in those first 50 spots. I'm sure they're almost gone right now. So if you're someone that's like, I'm not sure I can do this because I'm not tech savvy, right? Like, ClickFunnels, his girlfriend just did it and quit her job. She had no background in anything. They designed a fitness program. They built a funnel. They launched 2 ad campaigns. Like, bam, success, and she quit her job so she could stay home after maternity leave because she didn't want to go back to her job. And they just figured it out and did it. Like, seriously, this is awesome. If they can do it, you can do it. Stephanie said, I kept having to ask technical guys to make changes for me, so I wanted to learn how to do the tech stuff myself. And ClickFunnels was the easiest way to do it. Thank the Lord for ClickFunnels. My favorite one, Sharon here, says, I gave all my money to marketing experts to sell my product, and none of them could get positive ROI. Then I found ClickFunnels and did it myself. Isn't that awesome? Congratulations, David Clark and Jeff at Mind Body Spirit. Congratulations, D. Larson and Donna. You guys are awesome. Congratulations for getting started. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Holy crap, you guys, like this is literally gonna change your life. So I don't know if I need this because I already have it Infusionsoft. So if you're on here and someone that already has Infusionsoft, let me just save you some time. Friends, we're friends now, right? We just spent like the last, 2 hours together. Like friends don't let friends use Infusionsoft, okay? As my friend Dan Henry says, right? Friends don't let friends use Infusionsoft. So look, this guy, Judy tried to call and cancel her subscription, and they literally had to Google how to cancel my account because like it's that complicated. They don't even want you to know how to cancel. Like, isn't that hilarious? And this guy, this is my favorite right here. He's like, let me put it this way. We are a team of developers. We built systems for AT&T, Amazon, Ford, won numerous awards, do work for the hedge fund industry and analytics. We've built artificial intelligence marketing systems with Hootsuite, and Infusionsoft confuses us. ClickFunnels, on the other hand, simple, powerful, awesome, Actionetics, a hidden and underutilized gem. Like that's like a serious tech dude that says Infusionsoft confuses him. So come to the light side, guys. You might be thinking like, I need to make the money first and then I will sign up. Well, if you're thinking that, let me tell you, like results don't lie. These people did not have money. They signed up, they got started, they started making freaking money, okay? Don't listen to me, listen to them. Like, I love Danny's story here. She's like, I found ClickFunnels back like in July. My dad's health had declined. I knew I needed to work 100% remote, blah, blah, save up as much money as I could. And because when her dad passed away, literally because she had started building her business, ClickFunnels, she was able to recoup the $17K that had ranked up in funeral and medical expenses. Like we all have those things in our life, right? But she was able to supplement that because of ClickFunnels. So you guys need to get started. Let me show you something really funny right here. So it's like, hey, yeah, if you want to go make more money, what's the other thing that you could do, right? You could go back to school, get more degrees, all that stuff. Like I went that route. I went to college to supposedly make money. And all I did was spend hundreds of thousands of dollars that I didn't have. And this is what it cost me to go to school right here, $194,000. That is for 4 years for me. These are on my list of 5, but that's for room and board, my books, and tuition. It was $194,000. Like, what did it cost you to go to school, right? It wasn't $1,997, all right? And then in that freaking Funnel Hacks Masterclass and everything that you're getting in this package, funnel scripts and funnel secrets, all this stuff, like it is worth way more than my college degree. Like I'm like, that's like toilet paper now. You know what I'm saying? So you guys don't have to go back to school and get more degrees, make more money. Like all you need to do is get started. Clickfunnels.com/Ladyboss. Get started and get rock and rolling. Here's my friends Alex and Layla. Like a year ago, we were, they were in the same boat that we were in. And, they got started with ClickFunnels. He was actually in a room at an event where Russell spoke and got started. And now, their business is also doing 8 figures. I think they're on like a 36 million run rate this year or something crazy like that. They have the big, 8-figure award and everything too. And it's like, you can do what they did. Like, you know what they did? They like literally got their butt up and they were like, let's go, let's do this. Like, give me the order form. Let's get started. And they got started. They launched their first funnel in April of last year, right? And within a month, they passed the 2Com Club. And within 8 months, they made 10 million, okay? Same thing will happen for you if you're willing. But it won't happen if you don't get started. So you get started right now, boom. You're gonna get 6 months of the enterprise account with ClickFunnels. You're gonna get 6-week Funnel Hacks Masterclass. You're gonna get Funnel Builder Secrets, Traffic Secrets, Funnel Scripts. And then you're gonna get all those amazing bonuses that I listed out for you. And you're gonna get ClickStart coaching. You're gonna get the unlimited ClickFunnels account. You're gonna get that call with your ClickStart coach. Like, oh my gosh, that's worth this. Like, that's worth the $2,000 right there. Like, holy crap. So here's how you get started. You just go clickfunnels.com/Ladyboss and you just enter in your information, this order form, boom, 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 boom. 2-step order form I was talking about. And the next one, bam. And then, oh, look guys, look what it says under there. Funnel Builder Secrets plus 12 months. Wait, plus 8 coaching calls. 8 ClickStart coaching calls on there. Gosh, I didn't even know that was there until I just looked to tell you about the order form. That means you guys can get more calls to the coaches. You better get those. Holy crap. I don't know how many of those they're giving away. I know for the first 50, you get a free one, but if I was you, I'd be clicking that button like super fast. You guys better get there. Clickfunnels.com/Ladyboss. Get that on there. Bam, bam. I'm going to move that arrow to point at that one. That's the one you need right there. Have someone work with you. 8 calls on doing your, oh my gosh. Yeah, do that. Do that. So to kind of like close this up, I just want to tell you all, the ones that you're waiting around thinking like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Right? Should I do this? Should I not do this? And I just want to tell you what I know about ClickFunnels, okay? So what I know is that ClickFunnels has changed our life. And we couldn't afford an engagement ring. ClickFunnels provided us that. We couldn't afford to get married. ClickFunnels provided an opportunity for that, for us to make money and actually get married. ClickFunnels has given us the opportunity where we moved. We travel a lot, and we actually moved to the beach in Puerto Rico for, you know, a while we had like we were just like laptop lifestyle in it. And we moved to Puerto Rico, and ClickFunnels gave us that opportunity. You know, ClickFunnels gives us the opportunity where we get to take our whole family. Last summer, I took my entire family, my mom, my sister, her baby, my 85-year-old grandma, and one of my mom's best friends, and like my second mom. We got to take all of them on vacation. With the vacation that my mom hadn't had in literally years. My mom hasn't had a vacation in like 10 years, like since my dad passed away. And so I was able, and me and Brandon were able to take my whole family on a vacation and create that life experience for them because of ClickFunnels. And you guys remember that blow up mattress that I showed you? You guys remember? So we've now gone from, you know, sleeping on that blow up mattress to a couple, like last month, buying our dream home. And we were able to buy our dream home here. And it's just amazing what this opportunity has done for us. Like that initial $1,997 investment that scared literally the daylights out of us has changed our life in more ways than imaginable. It's not only changed our life, but it's impacted the lives of 1.3 million women who now, you know, are losing the weight they want to lose. They're loving themselves again. Like it has had a huge impact on this world, all because we were willing to front that first $2,000 investment. So you have to ask yourself, like, what do you want ClickFunnels to change for you? Because I know that ClickFunnels changes families. Stacey says, ClickFunnels, in our ability to generate revenue, doing what we are called to do, we're able to take our family from broke, $1,300 in cash left in the world, and facing foreclosure, to financially free, house, cars, paid, and more cash in the bank for our family that I could ever imagine I would have in this lifetime, all in a few years. Seriously, like it changed their family. Like think about what their kids, this is them at Disney World. And she says, thank you, Russell Brunson. It's so true, because this is her kids at Disney World. Like what if her kids were, you know, saw their house be foreclosed on, you know? What if like they couldn't afford the groceries, they couldn't afford the bills, like all those things they were so close to. And, you know, ClickFunnels helped get them out of that. ClickFunnels changes finances. Dr. Ed says, I was so broke, I was selling my stuff online. By selling my stuff, I mean my personal belongings to pay my hydro bill. ClickFunnels changes lives. If you do what Russell says, sick, broke, verge of losing it all, and I'm certain this is a common story, and this is what I picked up today, and that's his brand new car. ClickFunnels changes your impact. So Jamie says, we've taken a company from beginner level impact to 6 months into launching our funnel, helping over 40,000 women heal their skin and feel beautiful again. And now they're like having such a huge impact because they've been able to explode it with using ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels changes lifestyles. Look at this. This is Alex. ClickFunnels took me from $462 in my checking account living with my mom to making $10K to $20K a month so I can quit my job, to having a business that's now done over $9 million in 2 years and allowed others to transition from full-time job to full-time online income, and created 8 7-figure members and over 41 6-figure members to date. How amazing is that? Like Alex said, I also got to buy a beautiful home in my dream city in Laguna and marry my fiance and deliver on my promises to her from the day we met. Like how powerful is that? Like for you guys, like being able, I love how it says, being able to deliver on my promises to her from the day that we met because of ClickFunnels. So ClickFunnels changes experiences. This is Mike. Here's a cool victory I've shared. Of course, a lot of us went to Disney. When we got back, we were so hooked. We ended up going back to Disneyland 2 more times in April, and we've turned into those people who are Disney freaks. But we've created so many awesome family memories. It's a small but significant way that ClickFunnels has helped me. So check this out, because it doesn't get any better than that in giving your family those experiences. ClickFunnels changes your business. Allison says, I tried so many other platforms trying to sell my product and sold a handful in a year. I almost gave up because I was so frustrated. I switched to ClickFunnels, jumped all in, and hit just under 2 million in the same time period. Best part is that I'm getting more results for my customers because I have time to focus on them. I've been able to automate a lot of the process and don't have to deal with all the tech integration. So ClickFunnels will literally change your business around. That's her with her 2 daughters that also have their own funnels and sell like hundreds of thousands of dollars of e-com online, her 2 like teenage daughters. It's amazing. So here's the other thing I know, that ClickFunnels will change your life. Funnels got me out of homelessness, allowed me to get married, have kids, take care of my parents, allowed me to positively influence thousands of people from around the world, allowed me to sponsor orphans and give the gift of vision to blind kids. The list goes on and on. Funnels is the shiz. So before I go, here's the last thing that I'm gonna tell you guys, is that, you know, once again, you're gonna get 6 months of the enterprise account. You're gonna get 6 weeks of the Funnel Hacks Masterclass. You're gonna get funnel builder secrets, you're gonna get traffic secrets, you're gonna get funnel scripts, you're gonna get the unlimited ClickFunnels accounts where you can make as many things as humanly possible, and you are gonna get that call with the ClickStart coach, which is literally priceless. And it's valued at $11,552. And today you can get it for $1,997, which is literally like mind-blowing to me, like how cheap they're doing this for you. And I told you that I would hook you guys up. All you got to do is go to clickfunnels.com/ladyboss. Looks like Stephanie and Kelsey got started. Caitlin got started. B. Parker got started. Yeah, TJ Haynes got started. Carrie got started. Yay, awesome. Tony, Andrea, Tracy, Brianna, all of you guys are amazing, and this is gonna absolutely change your life, because of all the things that I know that if you're not willing to step out, if you're not willing to make an investment, if you're not willing to make a decision for your family, for your income, for your life, for your legacy, like if you're not willing to do that, like you won't ever have it. So there has to be a point that comes where you say, you know what, this is it. This is my moment. I'm drawing it in the sand. I'm tired of holding on. I'm tired of holding on to this stuff that is bringing me down, that is holding me back. I'm ready to let go of what I've been holding on to. I'm ready to get started. I'm ready for this change. I'm ready for my life to look different. I'm ready to provide a lifestyle for my family. I'm ready to stop saying, no, we can't afford that to my kids. I'm tired of telling my wife, like, we can't have the bigger house. I'm tired of saying, I'm tired of saying, I'm not sure if we can do those things on the weekend, right? Or if we'll ever pay off of our debt. Like, I'm tired of all of those things. And I got tired of them, and all these people that you just saw got tired of them. And we drew the line in the sand, and we said, you know what, we got to get started. And if you believe that my story is true, if you believe that these stories are true, then you have to believe that it's true for you and that it's possible for you. So with that, everybody, I appreciate you so much. Go to clickfunnels.com/ladyboss. Let go of what you've been afraid of what you've been holding on to, and get started. Because if we can do this, you can do this. And 100%, there's been thousands and thousands of success stories, and now it's time for you to write yours. So with that, go to clickfunnels.com/ladyboss and get started. And I'm so excited for all of you that got started today. Your life is going to be forever changed, and I'm just proud of you. I'm proud of you for stepping out and saying, I'm ready, I'm going to do this. I'm proud of you for saying, like, I want to create a new life for my family. I'm proud of you for saying, I have a mission and a vision and a passion that I've been put on this earth to create and to bring to the world. And I'm proud of you for stepping out with that courage and saying, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it finally. So with that, I'm out of here. I've had so much fun with you all. You all are amazing. And, honestly, like, whether you do this or don't do this, just know, like, you're still awesome. I'm just, like, ready to see all of you that got started. I can't wait to see you next year and hear your story and meet you at Funnel Hacking Live, and for you to be a part of this community, and for you to make these friendships and be with these other entrepreneurs. And I can just tell you that what you've done, like, you've made the right decision. You've made the right decision. So with that, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys later.